Since the most appalling motorists in the entire country showed up here at our rehabilitation center 5 episodes ago, a whole lot of barriers have been broken down. We are getting through to these students, but we're also running out of time. At the end of tonight's episode, another one of them will graduate back onto public roads. Then at the end of our next show, we'll pare it down to the final 3 candidates for the embarrassing title of Canada's worst driver.
The 8 candidates for Canada's worst driver were nominated by you during a nationwide search. Now we're down to the worst 5, and we're putting their education into high gear.
In 2nd gear.
Road raging Ed
I've always wanted to have gun turrets on top of my roof.
What, to shoot people?
No, just to clear my path.
was nominated as Canada's worst driver by his ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth.
It was their turn.
Was it? Good.
At our rehab center, Ed's had dozens of what he calls accidents.
The mere nature of the word accident means that sometimes they're just unavoidable.
Some of Ed's real-life accidents were totally avoidable. Like the time he said,
It slammed on the accelerator and literally smashed right into the completely stopped vehicle right in front of us.
Ed doesn't consider his driving style aggressive,
Oh, Ed!
but it includes throwing elbows.
If that's considered aggressive, then I guess I'm somewhat aggressive.
Then there's Ed's polar opposite.
I believe in courtesy.
Shelby was nominated by his brother, Elric.
When you're driving behind him, you don't know what he's going to do next.
One thing Shelby probably won't do is speed up.
I don't want to do 50. It's a nice drive in the city.
Shelby has a message for all the commuting Calgarians who drive his route.
All those people, they should leave a little bit earlier.
Since coming to driver rehab,
Yeah, there's that.
Shelby's learned how to operate a lot of different vehicles. None of them well. Billie Jean was brought to rehab by her cousin, Nicola.
Being in a car with Billy is a constant state of panic.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh my God!
My skills of driving have never been that important to me. I'm more concerned with having a good time.
Tailgating. Oh my God. Oh my God.
No,
Stay in your own lane.
Jennifer was made a candidate for Canada's worst driver by her boyfriend, John.
I'm scared to drive with my girlfriend. Help me.
It's scary.
What's really scary is Jennifer's habit of hitting and running.
I always drive away after I hit cars. Yes.
She's done it 8 times in the last year.
I smashed into the side of his car, and then I drove off, and I totally parked somewhere else, and I shook for like a good half hour. I couldn't believe I got away with it.
Oh, she's not getting away with it. We're trying to find one of the people Jennifer hit.
I don't really care. That's probably what my biggest problem is.
And the final nominee, Jason,
No, it's dangerous, Adrian.
was brought to us by his husband, Adrian.
Well, you've got a green light. You're allowed to turn right on green lights.
I can't tell left and right in 5 seconds.
No. This is the right lane.
Which is the right?
You're in the right lane.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
You're signaling right.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to get in that lane.
Sorry. Left, right. Confusing. Well, which side you said turn?
We're gonna turn right. No. Your other right. Yeah, good.
Since arriving at rehab, Jason has learned to be more decisive, but he's never come close to graduating.
The world's best drivers know how to do all sorts of crafty maneuvers they would never dream of performing on a public road, like a 180-degree skid turn. Learning that technical maneuver is the next challenge for Canada's worst drivers. What's the drill? Explain this one to me.
Well, basically what we're going to get you to do is a forward 180.
That's Philippe Letourneau, the Rehab Center's high-performance driving teacher.
In an emergency situation, if you need to have a lot of steering input, 9 and 3 will give you maximum steering input.
Philippe's expert colleagues here are Scott Marshall from Young Drivers of Canada, Dr. Luisa Gambora, and Ontario Provincial Police Sergeant Cam Woolley.
I'm very concerned about your driving, and I'm glad you're here.
Every episode, they join me to decide which bad driver will graduate and who will remain on the road to becoming Canada's worst driver.
We are scared to be on the road at the same time as you.
Today, Philippe will teach the bad drivers how to do a skidding U-turn without touching the foot brake. But first, he'll teach me.
Okay, piece of cake. I've watched action movies before. Call my insurance company.
Doing the skid turn requires going at least 40 kilometers an hour, then doing 3 quick movements.
You go half a turn to the right.
That makes the car turn out.
Then a full turn to the left.
That swings the car back to the middle of the road.
And as you get to the left, you need to pull on the e-brake at the same time.
And that whips the car around.
All right, and there's a barf bag somewhere.
Let's do it.
All right, so I go and I go and I go and I go at 40. I jag. And I'm not a real man.
Oh, that's okay.
My error was pure instinct. I hit the foot brake.
You actually stopped before you were able to do any movement with the vehicle.
On my second attempt, things go better.
Thumb on it. Right, left.
But there
I did early.
But I did it too early.
Learning this extreme lesson in vehicle dynamics will teach Canada's worst drivers that it's possible to remain in control of a vehicle even while it's seemingly out of control.
Back on the
Get
gas.
me out of here!
We're gone.
That's gold. I'm doing that again.
Right, left, pull e-brake.
Let's start the training for Canada's worst drivers.
Some of the students
Right, left, handbrake.
learn the technique quickly.
Right, left, pull hard. Look this way, back on the gas.
But some students take a little longer.
So give me half a turn. No, that's quarter turn.
For good steering, Ed needs to grab the wheel instead of trying to spin it with his palm.
Keep your hands on the wheel and just go like this. Half a turn, full turn.
Eventually, all the drivers learn this complex skill.
Back on the gas. Go, 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 go. Right, left, pull hard. This way, back on the gas. We're going that way. High five.
All right.
Huh?
For the challenge, the maneuver has to be done in a dead-end lane without hitting anything.
Wish me luck.
Half turn right, full turn left, handbrake.
Holy smokes. I could be in a Hollywood movie. Yeah, man. And that's just the way we roll here at Canada's Worst Driver. Now let's see if our actual worst drivers can pull it off.
It's been over an hour since the 180 handbrake turn lesson, so Philippe is here to offer last-minute advice.
Any questions?
No, I think I remember his instruction.
Off you go then.
For this challenge, Elizabeth has agreed not to scream. Thus, the eerie silence.
No, I didn't do it properly.
Will Ed's ex-girlfriend scream this time?
Oh, man.
On the next 3 attempts, Ed hits the foot brake.
I'm doing the brakes again.
I'm going to give you the same offer that I gave you when you got in the car the first time.
Okay.
You want to speak with our expert?
I think so.
Now I'm frustrated. Tell me what I have to do. You know what? If he listens this time, I bet you he'll do it.
As soon as you've done your right turn, left, your head should be looking this way.
Yeah. So as soon as I come out of that left turn, pull her up, right?
Hard.
Holy smokes! You should have taken the expert advice the first time we offered it to you.
Well,
Ed learned how to ask for help, and Elizabeth learned not to offer any.
You're going to be living together soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
After the break, Jason gives it a whirl.
Do I see someone there?
It's just a picture.
Oh!
2 hours ago, our high-performance driving expert, Philippe, taught Canada's worst drivers the art of a forward handbrake turn.
Right, left, full hard.
Jennifer is next to drive the test.
You want to talk with Philippe before you go?
I think I'm good.
Off you go.
On her first 2 attempts, though, she forgets to not hit the foot brake.
Think third time will be a charm? I don't.
This time, Jennifer lets go of the wheel while trying to turn. Watch again. Instead of gripping the wheel, Jennifer is letting go and killing her steering momentum.
Think she'll do it? Go ahead, make a wager. I dare you.
Jennifer does it.
To those of you who bet yes, you win. That's an impressive piece of driving. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Stunt driving in your future.
No.
Slowly but surely, Jennifer's getting better.
I've learned so much. I can't even keep track of it. I've just learned so much.
Billie Jean's up next. Contrary to popular opinion, bad drivers do look where they're going. Billie Jean is looking straight through the windshield, but she wants to go behind her.
This is where I want you to look, because your eyes will tell your hands what to do. Crank that wheel. Boom. Keep your eyes this way.
Okay.
I think she's going to do it. She just has to override that instinct to slam on the foot brake.
This time when Billie starts her spin, she looks over her shoulder.
Yes, it works to stare at the place you want to go.
Totally did.
That was awesome.
Look where you want to go. We can't say it enough.
That was good. As soon as I looked, I was like, look where I'm going. And then it worked.
Jason wants to try without expert help.
Not a chance.
Do I see someone there?
It's just a picture.
Oh!
Jason's supposed to start the pendulum turn at the yellow line. Instead, he veers early and heads for the Cam Woolley cutout.
I thought there was someone there. I was panicked. Sorry.
I'm scared for Jason.
I'm scared for the people on the road around him.
Jason's next attempt is way too short.
Oh, I didn't make it.
And then he's way too long. Way too long.
I smelled burning.
Just when I'm about to write him off, Jason pulls it off.
That's tight, but that's a pass.
You know, that's not bad.
2 episodes ago, Jason wanted to quit. He's glad we wouldn't let him.
You can't believe how grateful you guys made impossible to possible.
Shelby likes this challenge.
I'm good to go.
But he fails to start right.
That was left. Okay.
Shelby often deals with people who think he can't do things. But as a student, he retains information extremely well.
Welcome to the movies, kids. Second try.
Yeah.
Whenever Shelby succeeds, he overcomes decades of pessimism.
What's the difference of your opinion of your brother since being here?
I'm becoming more optimistic on his capabilities and not shooting him down before he does anything first, saying, no, he can't do it.
That's a big deal, man. Don't shoot him down.
One thing Canada's worst drivers often have difficulty with is making the car move laterally.
I got the vehicle stuck.
Back in episode 2, Jennifer politely inquired about the proper method for driving laterally.
Like, how the do you make your car move sideways?
Driving laterally requires an S-turn.
To the left as far as you can get. to the right as far as you can get, and then go straight back.
Wow.
That day, Jennifer just couldn't get it.
Oh! I suck.
So, we've decided to force Canada's worst drivers into learning this all-important lateral lesson. Their next challenge is a series of head-to-head races. Each motorist will drive their car sideways for 10 meters. Then, they'll shuffle them back to the starting point. Should be a piece of cake.
To show them how it's done, I'll take on Jason.
So, Jason, you ready to go? Yup. Go! The trick to this is doing an S-turn every time.
It's important to get as close to the walls as possible, but to make sure they don't use too much space, wet paint rollers adorn the bumpers.
Now, going back, it's all the same thing, just in the other way. Done. Again, if Canada's worst drivers want to get through here quickly, they should stop, adjust the wheel, go. Stop, adjust the wheel, go.
This challenge took me 8 minutes. Jason takes a respectable 12 minutes.
Well done.
Yeah. Up next are Jennifer and Shelby.
You have to keep lateral, so you have to shift, 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 shift.
Shelby turns left and drives to the wall. Then he stays steering left and backs up. Then left to the wall again, then back to the start again, etc., etc., etc.
I just keep getting myself back and forth, back and forth.
This is something we've seen Shelby do before. In fact, we even have a name for it.
Don't saw the log like that, my friend. Don't saw the log.
Today, Shelby's going to learn the S-bend once and for all.
First, you go left.
Left? Now I want to go right.
Stop. Stop. Now turn the wheel. Now go forward.
This is hurting Shelby's brain, but
My arms hurt more than anything.
Jennifer now understands how to make a car go sideways. She's done in 21 minutes.
With 1 mark.
Congratulations, you did it well, eh?
Thank you.
Getting off the starting line took Shelby almost half an hour.
Okay.
Shelby has mastered the S-turn.
You understand the difference now, hey?
And he's a changed man. Now, if we could just get his hit count a little lower.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
When we come back,
Oh my gosh!
Canada's worst drivers go off-roading.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And I'm afraid!
Not all motoring is about getting to work on time. Bouncing around a recreational off-road course is going to teach the lousiest license holders in the entire country the importance of focus. It will teach them four-wheel drive capability, and it will teach them how to accelerate decisively. Oh yeah, it'll also teach them the meaning of whoop-de-doos. Those are whoop-de-doos.
But number one safety issue is keep your thumbs up on top of the wheel.
Give a thumbs up for Wesley McNeil. He's with the Central Ontario 4x4 Club, and they built our treacherous off-road course.
The reason being that if you hit an obstacle the wrong way and the wheel tends to whip, you don't want to dislocate a thumb.
I got you.
In the whoop-de-doos, the steering wheel is practically possessed.
Look, it's just doing it on its own, and that right there is why you don't hook your thumbs.
From the whoop-de-doos, drivers will cross a W of logs before hitting a hairpin turn.
And the bottom drops out of the passenger side. Woohoo!
The point of this challenge is to teach our drivers that even in extreme situations, the rules of safe vehicle handling still apply. No need for screaming.
When they make it here, Canada's worst drivers are going to have to put it in reverse and go all the way back. To drive this reverse section safely, they're going to have to use their mirrors. So, now it's into the whoop-de-doo section once again. Just want to keep it slow and steady the whole way. And that is it. Now, let's see how Canada's worst drivers do on the 4x4 course.
Road Raging Ed's up first.
Drive like a hitchhiker, thumbs up.
Ed and Elizabeth used to live as a couple, but they broke up and have now been single for 5 months.
Oh my. Oh my. Wow, that really bangs, eh?
She's completely out of touch with reality. Screaming does not make the driver able to better concentrate or better able to react.
Holy crap.
So far, Ed's keeping his cool.
Now do it in reverse.
What? Oh, okay, Ed, let's go. Oh, Ed. Oh, nasty. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ed, I'm afraid.
Don't worry.
I'm afraid.
Today, Elizabeth's screaming isn't igniting Ed's road rage. In fact, Ed seems to enjoy her wailing.
Perfect. That was fun.
Well done.
Yeah.
There was a lot of yelling back there, but none of it was fighting.
This has helped us. Like,
Yeah,
this
definitely.
experience helps
Yeah.
the driving, but it's helped us.
It really is about our relationship. It really is.
Jason's off-road teacher is Ed.
You could tear your thumbs right off. It's a seriously, you could.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just, have them up like that.
Okay.
When you're driving.
Oh, my.
This is your style of driving, I can tell.
What style? I don't have style.
Jason does have style. It's a blind sort of style.
I cover my eyes, so...
I'm hiding behind a tree.
Yeah, you better.
How was that?
My stomach's still on the roof.
Your stomach's up there?
Yeah.
Jason tries to calm himself by wondering what the twist might be.
Reverse? Mute?
You'll have to go backwards through the course.
No.
Yes. Jason backs up, but he doesn't use his mirrors.
Oh, I smashed the mirror.
That's 7 years of bad luck. Take that. There's 14.
Oh.
21.
You know what? I don't need this mirror for now.
Lucky thing, because you don't have it. I know there's a kind of deeply rooted problem with his driving, but this is a bit much.
Sorry, poor Ed. Okay.
Jason's done, but he's weak in the knees.
Can you get out that side, Jason?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
My leg just shaking. My eyebrow like this now.
It's Shelby's turn.
What are the absolute rules of thumb that he must follow?
You must go through the obstacles. You cannot avoid it.
Give him the safety speech.
And you can drive whatever the speed you want at the comfort zone.
Give him the safety speech.
Okay. The safety speech.
You don't even remember, do you?
No.
The great safety rule of thumb.
You have to check your surround.
Holy smokes,
Oh my
man.
God.
Don't grab the wheel in the traditional way. Grab it with your thumbs up.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. This is jerky.
No, actually, this is too fast.
Whee! Oh, yeah.
Whoa. I guess his confidence has improved.
Shelby's more confident.
Uh-oh.
Because his passenger isn't being negative.
All right, Jason.
I'm proud of you.
You're a lot better than Elric. You be my nominator.
Very well.
Whoops. Oh, yeah. That was fun. Can we do it again?
You gotta do the whole thing in reverse.
In reverse, eh? That is not good.
We're not going to get an endorsement from any environmental groups with driving like this.
Oh, okay, it's gonna get bumpy here.
Yep.
Shelby is getting seasick.
Holy moly, I feel sorry for sailors now.
How many times is that you hit the horn? The stop sign means stop!
Shelby's reversing was bad, but his forward driving was downright dangerous.
I had no idea I was doing dangerous things. At one point, I did feel the truck was going to flip over.
Well, then that's the
when I
sign that you're
slowed
doing
down.
something dangerous.
After the break, more off-roading. And we resurrect the water tank challenge. Canada's worst drivers are learning to drive off-road. Then they're teaching the other bad drivers how to do it.
You have to keep your eyes open.
Jennifer will now get coached by Shelby.
This is the most important thing. Thumbs up.
I don't want to break my thumb.
Yeah. Oh, relax. It's gonna be bumpy.
Oh my God.
You're doing great.
What?
That is actually one of the smoothest rides we've seen because everybody else just guns that engine.
Shelby is a very positive passenger.
You're doing a lot better than I did.
And Jennifer is staying calm, which is something she rarely does when her boyfriend's with her.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, that's why you keep your thumbs up.
Jennifer's feeling good until she hears about the reversing.
You're kidding, right?
Remember, Jen, you're better than me, and if I did it, you'll be fine.
Before Jennifer came here, reversing is just something she didn't do, right?
It never happened. It was just a lap around the block, jumping down side streets, anything to avoid reverse.
Jennifer's so bad at reversing, she misses the entire rock garden.
Oh, this is so bad.
She runs right into the sandbank. And on the path home, she gets out of alignment. But Shelby is impressed.
And you did better than I did.
You're kidding.
No, that terrifies me.
Jennifer's parents have a truck just like ours. They don't let her drive it.
I had no idea that a vehicle would do that. None.
Billie Jean will learn from Jennifer.
You have to be so safe. Don't go really fast.
That's a good safety
So
tip.
safe.
Be so safe.
Be so safe.
She just
super
wants
safe.
to do it perfectly. That's what it'll be about.
Billie Jean makes it all the way around the course
Oh my God, we're going over the rocks?
Okay.
without a hitch.
There you go.
Is that it? That was awesome. She's a good coach.
Really? She's such a bad driver. What makes her a good coach?
She's just really helpful.
Then this should be easy.
You're gonna do it in reverse?
No. No.
In reverse, Billie Jean is just as safe as she was going forward.
Okay, should I be straight right now?
You want to cut to you a little bit.
Lily's been doing better and better. I think she's going to do okay.
Keep going. You're doing really good. Defense. Stop.
So we're all done?
Billie's done with the best run of the day.
Okay, I'm really disappointed I don't get to teach anyone else how to do that. I'm honestly really trying to graduate. I really want to graduate.
Smooth driving isn't something we see a lot of at the rehab center. So jumpins'. So to teach the importance of graceful acceleration and braking, we're reintroducing one of our favorite challenges, the water tank mobile. If the liquid inside this tank gets, sloshing, it's gonna run through this toilet plumbing and onto the heads of the people inside. One way or another, I guarantee you're about to see some fluid driving. Getting through this course dry simply requires being sensible. Drive slowly. Accelerate slowly. But if I make the mistake of rapid acceleration, I'm gonna get soaked. Being responsible for your cargo is a huge part of driving. So if you've got something on your roof, you might want to keep in control at all times. Through the bridges of Madison County, don't get so excited that you whip through and lose a mirror. All right, beware of pedestrians. You have to slow down for them. Yeah, honk all you want, buddy. I don't care. Now we're getting to the interesting part of the drive.
On this straightaway, drivers must reach 30 kilometers an hour.
So I'm gonna have to start slowly, get up to 30, and slow down slowly. A little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster.
If drivers are wet and frustrated in this section, they're bound to get more wet and frustrated. The secret is to relax.
Okay, so I got a little bit of a drip. That's going to happen. What I don't want to see happening is giant tsunami-like sloshing.
Shelby's up first.
Uh-oh. You have 200 liters of water in this tank above your head, okay? Okay. When you come back, we're going to measure and see how much water you sloshed out of there.
Shelby starts with unfortunate gusto.
Remember? Smooth.
Shelby's stuck on a rim.
I'm in trouble. Hold on a second.
So he gets out of the car with it still in drive.
Hey, stop it, stop it! Was this thing in park?
No, he didn't put it in park, kid.
As the car drove itself, Elderick scrambled for the brake, but couldn't find it. Thankfully, just as Shelby decided to fight off his moving car, it got stuck on another rim.
Oh.
When Shelby resumes driving,
You're an angle.
Yep.
he resumes hitting and suddenly braking. Shelby spends 15 herky-jerky minutes just in the obstacle part of our course. On his way to the covered bridge, Shelby's scared.
You want to get out and check how high the tank is?
It'll clear, Shelby.
Okay. This should be all smooth from here.
It's about as smooth as sandpaper. At the straightaway,
how's this going?
Shelby has to go 30 kilometers an hour.
And don't get a single drop of water on you.
All right?
All right, this is for all the marbles, Shelby.
Okay, this is for the marbles. I'll do it, man, for the marbles.
Shelby couldn't do this smoothly for all the marbles in the world. Shelby hit 18 obstacles, and he spilled 25 liters of water.
Well, you tried your best.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. Closest thing to a hug we've ever done.
After the break, we'll see who else's driving lacks subtlety.
Oh, no! Oh, slow down!
Canada's worst drivers are showing us how smoothly they can drive by navigating their way around this course with a water tank on their roof. Jennifer has a potential wardrobe malfunction.
Oh. It was a really good choice to wear white pants today.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can hear it.
Jennifer's getting stuck on a rim, but she doesn't want to get out because
I didn't put any underwear on today.
I gotta knock these over in front of us.
Then I'll do it. Oh, it's like wedged.
Good day for white pants, honey.
Jen's commando driving style involves hitting first and asking questions later.
I don't understand. I'm taking them all out. I don't understand.
Since coming to rehab, Jennifer has completely destroyed one mirror.
Mirror.
And she just bent another one.
Thank God for waterproof mascara.
Now, Jen must speed up to 30k an hour slowly. Jennifer hit 15 things, but she did learn her lesson.
I've always been told that I'm kind of jerky when I brake, like I'm braking too late, but I had no idea that I was that jerky. Not at all. I can't believe I wore white pants.
Jason is wearing protective headgear.
This is a very important lesson when you have a moist driver.
Moist driver.
Jason seems to be innocent, but rumor has it he often lies to police to get out of tickets.
Oh! Who got that cat out?
So when the cop up there, I'm like, look, a little bit panic. Will he talk to me? I will say, sorry, English, no. I will look at my passenger, so, okay. So we always get away.
Jason won't be getting away with any bad driving on this challenge.
Just get us over it.
Stop screaming, Adrian.
I think you need to be more towards that side. There's a lot of room to drive. There's no reason for him to hit anything.
Hug those rims. Hug those ones.
I'm okay.
Hug those ones. No, you're not okay on this side. You need to get close to those ones.
I'm close to that rim already. So.
Yeah.
Oh, how nice!
Look at the storm in the tank.
Hey!
Where he should crawl up to 30, Jason decides to floor it.
Oh, no! Oh, slow down. Oh, 45.
This is no way to finish.
Oh, that's so wet.
When Jason tries again, he doesn't get up to 30, and...
Gently.
You clobbered the barrier. Which one? On this one? I don't even notice. Can I try one more time?
No. No.
Without you sitting in the car?
You can try it once more if you want to go at 50, but that's it.
Go 50?
At 50?
Without hitting anything?
Of course, without hitting anything.
The interesting point is that on a straight section, Jason's moving the wheel all over the place.
That was so jerky back and forth?
I know, I noticed.
Okay, so try again.
In both directions, Jason's a disaster.
Oops.
Oh my God. He just knocked over the slow sign.
Jason's just not swift.
All right.
His next two attempts don't get up to 50. Then finally, he does make it.
Oh!
Jason lost over 100 liters of water and his sense of reality.
I will graduate. I improved a lot. I, conquered my fear, my confidence.
God,
you're doing well.
That
Thank you
is
very
about
much.
the wettest I've ever been.
When Ed's nominator gets wet, she screams.
I can understand that. Like, why am I hitting stuff?
I squished my toe.
Well, it's not my fault.
This, however, is Ed's fault.
You're not supposed to run over things, Ed.
Okay, you're gonna have to get on and move then.
We could show you more of Ed's run, but you already know the story. Ed drives jerkily.
Ed!
And Elizabeth screams pointlessly.
Isn't that just exhilarating?
Elizabeth has a different description of Ed's driving.
It's like giving birth. All your pride and ego gets parked at the door, and it's just humiliation from there on in.
Ed's not humiliated. He's delusional.
I don't think we did too bad, though.
Billie Jean is the final person to try keeping the dry in driver.
I'm going to hit you with this if you get me wet.
There's gonna be a beating.
This is very touchy. I think you'd have to really... Are you kidding me?
What are you doing?
Oh my... Oh! Oh my God! I'm hitting everything in sight. Why are you hitting everything? I don't know.
Just try not to hit stuff. I'm trying.
To graduate, Billie Jean needs to try harder than this.
Oh, that was a nice stop. High five on that one.
Why doesn't Billie Jean drive that smoothly all the time?
I don't know. At the end. Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
Tell me when
I'm
I'm 30.
ready.
Tell me when I'm 30.
I can't. You're 32. You're good.
No, this would only be good for Alice Cooper.
That was uncalled for.
Look at my face.
Billie's face is a roadmap of her bad driving. She really needs to clean up her act.
Oh, that's true.
Oh!
When we come back, the most improved driver will graduate back onto public roads.
I've improved the most, and I deserve to graduate.
Inside our secret observation center, I've asked our experts which one of Canada's worst drivers is the most improved. That person is about to graduate and get their driver's license back.
In my heart of hearts, I know who is the most improved driver here, and it's Shelby, and it scares the hell out of me.
I would agree with you that he's the most maybe improved, but I wouldn't agree with you to give his license back.
Oh, yeah. I'm with Philippe. I don't think we're doing justice to the public safety by giving him his license back.
That has nothing to do with what I asked. Is he the most improved driver?
I'd have to agree.
Yeah, you have to. Dr. Gambura?
Well, with all due respect to both of you, I think you need your head examined. He is erratic. He came to the show anxious. He's still anxious.
He wasn't anxious at all in that four-wheel drive challenge. He got the skid turn in 2 tries.
Just because...
He wasn't anxious, he was achieving.
I have to agree with you, and that hurts me.
It's 4-1. Shelby is the most improved person here, so our work is done, yeah?
No way. The objective of the show is Canada's worst driver. He still is probably Canada's worst driver.
He was not the most improved. You have not convinced me.
I accept that, but 1, 2, 3, 4 people are convinced that he's the most improved, but I hear that you also say that you don't want to give him back his license, so who's it gonna be?
Well, we've reached the end of another episode of Canada's Worst Driver, which means it's time for someone to get their license back and roll on home. This episode, every single one of you told me that you believe you're the most improved person here. But only one of you is right. Shelby, you are the most improved driver here. But our experts really believe you could benefit a lot from sticking around just a little while longer. So will you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That means that the person who goes home tonight is Billie Jean. Congratulations, Billie. You know what that means?
Thank you.
Take those shoes off and drive home.
Okay.
When this 22-year-old driver arrived in rehab, she was a stiletto-wearing, makeup-applying, cell phone talking disaster on the road.
She needs to focus more on how to be a better driver and less on how to be better looking.
During her stint in rehab,
Here are just some of my driving shoes.
Billie learned that stilettos could make her a real fashion victim.
I solemnly swear that I will not wear high-heeled shoes to drive. I will not do my makeup while I'm driving.
And maybe the most important promise,
I'm gonna have my cell phone on vibrate. I'm not gonna answer it while I'm driving.
I care more about being a better driver and less about being better looking, finally.
Billie Jean from Victoria, BC is not Canada's worst driver. One of these 4 people is. On the next episode of Canada's Worst Driver, the nominees try to keep their cool and prove they shouldn't be in the finals. But the stress of the trailer challenge?
Just trauma. You know what, Jason? This is over.
Okay.
The frustration of our slalom?
Call 911, someone.
And the rising heat inside the maze has people blowing their tops.
How hot did you get it?
Back up, back up, back up.